It's just so great to welcome award-winning actress, the star of Redfern Now, the telemovie, the fabulous Deborah Mailman, to our first show. Deb, it's great to have you here.
Thank you. It's an honour to be here.
And how fabulous you are in this very tragic and very demanding piece of television as well.
Thank you. It's beautiful. I mean, it's a very powerful piece, and again, to come back to the Redfern Now family, to be working again with Rachel Perkins.
Rachel was the one to first cast you in Radiance,
yes,
all those years ago.
All those years ago, it was in 1997, so...
Yeah.
So that's before The Secret Life of Us, even?
Yes.
And in fact, you know, Rachel has been a powerhouse in bringing Indigenous stories to the screen and making them so successful.
Absolutely, and I've been very fortunate that I've established that relationship with her as a friend, but also within that working relationship. So to have the experience of doing Radiance, Marbo, and now Redfern Now, it's a great honour and a privilege for me as an actor, but also as an Aboriginal woman.
What a strong scene that is, isn't it?
It says so much, doesn't it? That scene right at the beginning of the telemovie.
But also, at the time, I think the writers were thinking about the idea for this telemovie. There were, I think, a couple of prolific Aboriginal artists that were denied taxis, and I think there was one event that was reported in the papers that happened in Melbourne. So this sort of sparked this beginning scene about 3 girls can't get a taxi and then have to walk home, and then what happens from that.
The other element of Redfern Now, the telemovie, that I was impressed with was that it's not just the story of Redfern Now, an Indigenous community. It's a story also of women who, A, don't report a rape, or when they do, you know, have a simply horrible experience because of that. I just want to go to this scene from the courtroom because I think it says it all.
Yep.
There's such stillness and so much emotion in that scene from you. How did it actually feel playing it?
Pretty much that.
It
felt very... because the whole way through, Lorraine is saying, I'm not going to cry. Yeah. I'm not going to cry until he is found, you know, to get what she wants. So it is containing, but then she's being crucified on the sand.
But you maintain a gorgeous strength within that character all through, no matter what. And I think that's, you know, really important as well.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, I guess that's part of the texture of the telemovie, is that you do see 2 very different responses to, you know, what's happened to these women. You have the young woman played by Radawoy who is dealing with it in a completely different way. I think Lorraine, we've established her over the series as someone very fiercely independent, very strong. She's now a single mother. So I think she's just, you know, she presents herself as a steel pole, I guess.
Deb, thanks so much for being with us on this inaugural program.
You're our sister here.
You're just such a great role model and an absolute shining star of our industry. So, and you're also gorgeous in action. Let's see you now.